Hey guys, the White House staffers got me some more of that stuff out of Hunter's stash. Here, look.
Joe, are you serious? You have a needle and a vial of meth?
Hell yeah. Joe's here to party today.
Bush, get the GoPro out again. I'll need this shit for later. Academic purposes and all.
We are not setting Joe up to topple in the 2024 election. Joe, give me that crap.
Barack, you killed Joy. That shit is good.
Damn, that would have been good footage. Obama, you're no fun, man.
Well, boys, here we are again. Did everybody have some good time off?
Oh, yeah. Joe was about to be having a good time here, too. Old boy was about to shoot up the Hunter special in the limo outside.
Hey, if you can't get him to shoot up, I guess expose him to the dungeon master.
I mean, it's pretty much public knowledge now. Definitely after Hunter left his laptop with that PC repair guy.
Yeah, he's not the brightest apple.
Okay. Let's just move on from that political nonsense and back into D&D land. You guys left off with a Meridona about to confidently walk into the conference room with all the previously read important people. Trump, how about you give me a performance roll for that confidence?
Oh, okay, this is new. Let's see. That'll be a 15, Sean.
Nice, that'll do it. A Meridona strides into the room, beaming with confidence. When you enter, you see the previously read-off people standing around a large and well-crafted table. A huge map sits in the middle of the table. You catch the tail end of a conversation before they all turn to look at you. Something about more common skirmishes along the border forts. Before you can say anything, though, a familiar voice speaks up and addresses you.
A Meridona, what are you guys doing here?
Captain Ironstone, we've come to deliver critical news from Goldcrest to the High Marshal.
Yes, what Braca said. Also, Baron Neves told us to recall you to Goldcrest as quickly as possible.
Before you can respond, the man that matches the picture of General Norrington, the High Marshal of Citadel, speaks up.
Well, out with it, you guys. What's this critical info? I can't imagine my current situation getting any worse.
Oh my God.
Bush, are you okay?
It's
Yeah, it's Sam Elliott. Pretty dang cool. Nice to meet you. Love your work, man. You're quite the American icon.
I appreciate the compliment, Mr. President. Is your friend President Bush okay?
Oh my God, it's Sam.
I think he's just a little starstruck. Being a big Texas boy and all, I'd imagine that he's probably a big fan.
I got this. It's, so nice to meet you, Mr. Elliott. I'm a huge fan. Would you be willing to sign my cowboy hat so I can hang it on my wall?
Yeah, man, just hand it to me after session and I'll get it done. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Back to where we were. General Norrington had just asked the party to spit out what was so critically important.
So, to make a long story short, our Adventurers Guild party took on a quest to clear out a mine of some goblin pests. Turns out it wasn't so simple. It was a goblin raiding band that was due for some reinforcements. They were being led by a large orc named Orgum that had 2 elite hobgoblin guards. They had orders to sack Goldcrest in order to draw the army away from Citadel. This was apparently being done in order to weaken Citadel in preparation for an invasion from the wastes. Here's all the evidence. There's some kind of seal in the shape of a black hand.
General Norrington takes the evidence and begins to look it over.
Well, this doesn't bode well. This evidence, in conjunction with the border skirmishes, along with the presumed spy activity going on in the city, I believe we're already under a soft siege. I'll do what I can to begin to bring the city up to a full alert status. Captain Ironstone, please return to Goldcrest to ensure it stays protected. Adventurers, I have an assignment for you if you'll take it. It does come with payment, of course.
Oh, we'd be more than willing to help.
Of course, what do you have for us?
Our hands are more than full dealing with the preparation of the city defense. I'd like for you to attempt to root out this subterfuge ring. There's a person or group in the city that's definitely gathering info and sabotaging our efforts. Find them and bring them in, and if you can't, defeat them. You should be able to find a start point with the Headhunters Guild. We had put in a contract with them to deal with it, so they should have some information. Just let them know that they're not losing the job by me also putting you on it.
We can take care of that. Consider it done.
All right, Sean, we're going to head out of here and go down to the Headhunters Guild.
Cool. The party exits the Northern Command building and then exits the fortress gates. However, upon exiting the fortress gate, you realize just how large this city is. You've got no idea where this Headhunters Guild is, and you didn't ask for directions.
Now everybody knows how I feel half of the time every day.
Yeah, but yours is self-inflicted.
I'm pretty sure this is self-inflicted, considering we didn't ask for directions.
Well, we can always just ask someone for directions. It really isn't that hard.
True. Sean, I assume there's all sorts of people walking up and down the streets.
You would be correct.
I stopped the nearest humanoid and asked them where the Headhunters Guild is.
Ameridona hollers out to a passing male elf dressed in mundane clothing. He turns and stops. Upon hearing Ameridona's questions, he ponders for a moment and then points you south into town. He seems to think he remembers the Headhunters Guild being to the south of town and then to the west of the main market.
I thank him for his candor and then inform the party. Let's follow those directions, guys.
The party follows the directions of the elf for some time. Eventually, you find yourself standing in front of the Merchants Guild.
Guys, I don't think that elf gave us the right directions.
I think he just tried to give us the best directions he could. It's not like the average citizen here knows the whole city like the back of his hand.
Well, one of us might as well go inside and ask for directions to the correct location. No use asking another random passerby.
Sounds like you just volunteered yourself, Bushmaster. Go on inside.
Okay. Not like it's a big deal or anything.
Bushmaster, you enter the Merchants Guild and see a flurry of activity. All sorts of different merchants of different varieties of wealth appear to be making deals and breaking them. The roar of activity almost ruins your concentration if it wasn't for the fact you were a warforged. Among all the chaos, you do spot a clerk that seems to be taking care of various administration duties towards the front of the building.
Sean, I'm going to make my way to the clerk and ask him for directions to the Headhunters Guild.
When you get to the clerk, before you can say anything, he seems to notice you, but not raise his head to meet your gaze. He speaks up. State your company name, your business in Citadel, any open contracts you have, and any new contracts you wish to file.
Well, Bushmaster 2000 is my name, but
Company name is Bushmaster 2000. Noted. And what is your business in Citadel?
Well, we're here to deliver a message for...
Company business is a courier service of information. Noted. Do you have any open contracts?
Well, we came here on orders of Baron Neves of Goldcrest, but...
Company currently has an open contract with the village of Goldcrest. Noted. Do you have any new contracts you wish to file?
Wait. I'm here to ask for directions to the Headhunters Guild. We've been asked to root out subterfuge and espionage by the Northern Command of Citadel, and we were told to talk to them first. Can you give me directions there?
New contract filed. Company is in contract with Government of Citadel to deal with underground terrorism / espionage issues. Congratulations, your company, Bushmaster 2000, has been successfully filed with the Merchants Guild. You may now proceed to the dealing floor to negotiate with other merchants as you please. Have a good day, sir.
What? Excuse me, sir?
The clerk seems to be moving on to register a new contract with a different merchant.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. The guys are never going to let this go. Sean, I head back outside to the guys.
The rest of the party sees Bushmaster come back outside, looking rather defeated.
Well, did you get directions, Bushmaster?
Well, no, but I think I just registered myself as a company somehow.
I'm really not even going to try and inquire as to how that happened.
I mean, maybe some good could come out of it at some point, Bushmaster.
Probably not, Joel. Sean, I turn around and just walk into the next establishment to ask for directions. My head hung low in confusion and disappointment.
Bush, you walk sadly into the next building unaware. As you get inside, you can hear a low and gruff voice say, "Turning in or requesting?"
What? Where am I? I'm looking for directions to the Headhunters Guild.
You see a scarred half-orc staring back at you, confused and mildly irritated. He speaks up. You're in the Headhunters Guild, crazy guy. So, you turning in or requesting?
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Hold on, I'll be right back, sir. Sean, how is this thing here and we didn't see it?
Sometimes it's just as simple as DM, I want to look around and see what shops and buildings I see.
Ha, 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 ha. Okay, I see we're ramping up the lack of assistance now. Anyways, I peek my head outside and holler for the guys to head inside because I found it.
Oh, well done, Bushmaster. It was right behind you all along. Instead, you started a business. Hopefully that business doesn't deal in pathfinding.
I think you're the last person to be lecturing someone on business sense.
Oh yeah, coming from the person whose entire business sense is built on, I was the president, look at me talk.
Jesus Christ, Joe! Whose side are you on?
I'm on nobody's side. I'm like a filthy wild card that's been dipped in 30-year-old Mickey D's fry grease and flung across the special education classroom at Mach 4. Then the teacher told them, whoever grabs me and holds me first for 5 seconds straight wins a trip to the gorilla exhibit at the county zoo.
Well, now I'm hungry, guys.
1. Joe, what the fuck? 2. Trump, how is that what you got out of that?
I'm just going to have to move on from that or I'll be stuck in some sort of logic loop for the next hour.
Whatever. Sean, I approach that half-orc and tell him what General Norrington informed us of.
The half-orc listens to your story. Then as you stay put for a minute, while he goes and fetches the master of the guild.
Feels like we're finally making progress now.
Yeah, hopefully we can finally make some progress on this mission.
A few moments later, the half-orc returns with a Goliath, following behind him. The Goliath stops just short of your party and speaks to you. Hello, friends. My frontman here has brought it to my attention that you're also on contract with Northern Command to take down the underground espionage ring.
Yes, however, General Norrington told me to inform you that this doesn't mean you're off the job or anything, Mr. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
His gaze shifts directly to Emeridona, and he gruffly speaks to you. My name is Theos, Slayer of the Chorkera Beast. I appreciate that General Norrington is also leaving us on the job. However, I'm slightly perturbed that he feels the need to add more bodies to the job. We have the situation under control.
We don't doubt that you have the situation under control, Theros. It's just that General Norrington needs things to speed up. We brought news from Goldcrest that has put things in a more critical situation.
I see. Well, I won't try and pry into any government knowledge. As far as the information you seek, the ring seems to be operating out of the dregs, the poor community in Citadel. The state of affairs in that area makes it easier for seedier folk to appear and disappear without notice, along with other shady behavior. We have a contact in that area named Michel. You'll want to go speak with him for more info, though. He's been our direct operative on this contract.
Sounds like a good place to get robbed.
Just don't flaunt your money, Bushmaster.
Thanks for the info, Theros. We'll take our leave now and head that way.
With the conversation ended, the party departs the Headhunters Guild. However, upon exiting the guild, all of you stand there, realizing that once again, you've not asked for directions and have no idea which direction to go.
It's one of y'all's turn this time.
Yeah, I think I'll do it. We don't need another new company sprouting up.
Y'all can shut it. You don't understand how pushy that guy was.
Bushmaster, next time just grab yourself by whatever the robotic equivalent of balls you have and shut him up and ask what you need to ask.
Whatever.
Sean, I walk back inside and ask the front man for directions to the dregs. I'd assume I don't need an RP session to get that done?
Yeah, that's fine. You go back inside, and the front man gives you clear directions to the dregs. He tells you that you'll find Michel in a seedy tavern called the Badger's Taint.
Jesus, what a name. I go back outside and inform the guys.
What a name. The Badger's Taint. All right. Well, Sean, we follow the directions and head that way.
Sounds good, gentlemen. However, I believe we've reached a natural stopping point. I'll see you guys at the next session. Drum us out, Zadkiel.
Hey everyone, we're so sorry about the terrible delay due to the move conducted by our creators at Kiel. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and we look forward to your further patronage in the future. Be sure to hit all the bells and whistles that let you know when we release new content. See you in next episode.